This is a conference that is in the good LSE tradition of dealing with major contemporary issues, assessing themes that matter to the global, to international relations, to the global economy, to the politics and social life of the world. We aim with this conference to bring together our academic expertise, the expertise of people we invite in, and of course through the support of CAF to unpack the agenda there, to understand what is the implications of Brexit, how will it impact upon the global south, upon Latin America, the same to be said about Donald Trump. What sort of impact will his administration have? What sort of reactions will it produce? So this is our aim with this particular conference. I think the relationships have one or two vectors, one or two channels. One of them is an historical relationship, which often is expressed as an ex-colonial relationship. Another is a contemporary one, and this is often seen in the trade arrangements, the investment of which there's quite a substantive one, be it Latin America, South Asia, or parts of Africa. So we see a relationship that is built around that history, a relationship around trade and investment, and then of course there's a more contemporary relationship around the ideas and norms which the European Union has sought to promote, sometimes expressed as democratic promotion or human rights agendas. I think what they will see is the deep complexity of the problems, how the crisis is not one of easy solutions, and yet there is a populist movement that is looking for easy solutions, and perhaps misguidedly so. That globalization is an enduring force, one that is difficult for countries, for instance, like Britain, to extract itself from without it being a very messy sort of affair. I think that they're better prepared than they were in previous crises, but the institutions within Latin America remain relatively weak still. We have some signs, some interesting, important signs. For instance, as difficult and problematic as the situation in Brazil has been, nonetheless, one can reflect and say that the institutions are functioning. The institutions are doing roughly what they should do. It could be contested and disputed by individuals within that. There's no doubt about that. But that's a sign of institutional maturity coming to fruit. And therefore, one can imagine that Brazil will be better able to manage this crisis than it was in previous years. One of the most important features of this emerging global order is not just the question of the United States and the actions it will take, but really the question of countries like China, who are becoming more significant trade and investment partners with Latin America. So how China and Latin America find a mutual path towards development is a very interesting and determining question for the future.